This segment brought to you by Kansas Grain Sorghum, growers working together. Find out more at kansasgrainsorghum.org.
Thanks for joining us this morning on Farm Factor. Up first, Kyle Bauer and Senator Pat Roberts discuss the rural committees in Kansas.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer visiting with Senator Roberts, of course, a longtime senator of Kansas and chairman of the Senate Ag Committee. Senator Roberts, as we just came out of the meeting we were in, one of your remarks really struck me, is that representing the people out here in the plains is different than representing people across much of the rest of the United States.
Well, Kyle, I think you touched on it very well. We just went through a terrible prairie fire, 850,000 acres gone, a lot of cows simply burned up, a lot of people shooting their livestock. It's just terrible. Some lost their homes. It's just a real tragedy. If you go out to that part of the country, normally you see green grass and cattle and rolling hills. It's a beautiful sight. It was a moonscape. I got out there the day after. Pretty emotional with people. I was hugging a nice lady who lost her home, her scrapbook, and her Bible. She just hardly had anything left. I got a little teared up, and she says, "Now listen, don't you get emotional on me, Senator. You got a lot of work to do. The Lord will provide." 31 states came to our assistance. 31. That's amazing. And it was word of mouth. We didn't have much national media coverage, but boy, our people went to work, picked themselves up by their own bootstraps. They basically reflected our state's motto, "To the stars through difficulty." Nobody complained to me. I thought there would be a whole line of people say, "I want this and that," and some particular disaster program that we have. They just automatically knew we were going to go to bat for them, and went back to work and try to make it better. We just had 4 that testified here from Ashland. Still a very emotional moment for them. And it was for me as well, but it was a real battery charger with regards to the kinds of people that we have out here, more especially in farm country, out on the high plains. Different breed of cat, if I could use that. And on the Ag Committee, you can see that reflection too with the people that serve on the Ag Committee, with the people that they serve. They love the country, and they're just the best people that we have.
We're visiting with Senator Pat Roberts in Manhattan, Kansas, the chairman of the Senate Ag Committee, and the president calls him the farm guy.
Thanks, Kyle. Be sure and come back after these messages for this week's Kansas Soybean Update.
KFRM is one of the largest farm radio stations in the nation, dedicated to informing and entertaining rural listeners from northern Oklahoma to southwestern Nebraska. You can catch KFRM in many ways, of course, 550 on the AM dial, streaming at kfrm.com, or on your smartphone by going to the TuneIn Radio app, or on Ag AM in Kansas on Tuesdays and Facebook every day of the week. KFRM, tune us in. You'll be glad you did.